everyone? Oh, for crying out loud, you've been locked up for 2 years. How are you doing? Excellent. I'm so thrilled to see everyone here. My name is David Keene. I'm the Executive Director of Cotuit Center for the Arts. Thank you so much for being vaccinated or showing your negative test. We really appreciate it. We're doing everything we can to have a safe environment here. I am so grateful to be sharing this incredible music that you're going to hear tonight. And we are officially live streaming. I can hear it in my phone. It's going right now. Hello to everybody wherever you are around the world. A bunch of you are watching tonight. So audience, say hello to everyone at home. Yeah. We're thrilled to have you. A couple of quick announcements. If you would, please make sure anything you have that makes noise is turned off, although I'm not sure that's really going to be necessary, but let's do it anyway. And there will be an intermission during the show where you can buy these really unusual things that are, some are 12 inches square, some are like 6 inches square, and you put them on things that turn and play them. I've heard about things like this, but they are available for purchase in the lobby, so make sure you check that out. I know you didn't come here to see me, so I'm going to stop talking now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so thrilled to welcome Rabbit Radio.
I will need a significant more amount of light on my music stand.
When you talk in that voice, we'll do anything.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
We'll do anything.
On a very small boat, sooner or later we drop off the edge of the world. It seemed to me a shaking revelation, face in, find out, a different kind of empty. Sooner or later we drop off the edge of the There's not much room, so step a little further, spin off, freak out, shoot the teacher, face in, find out, we drop off the edge of the world. Love is cold, love is cold. is code.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us this evening. You're on board for a heavy, heavy lift where most every song you're hearing this evening is, well, brand new, having been written over the quarantine/COVID times that we have endured over the last 18 months or so. In any case.
So, one of the things that happened to the world as it shut down, and I know from talking to many friends, other weird things that we used to be able to rely on shut down, and for me it was writing lyrics. Just crickets in my brain. Crickets.
That's a good cricket.
Right? It's a pretty good cricket, right?
That's like a kitty cricket.
So I started cheating and doing this thing called erasure poetry. Does anyone know what erasure poetry is? Yeah, you, little man. Vigo Bassi knows what it, can you tell us?
He's a plant.
Yes, so you tell me if I'm wrong, okay? Tell me if I get this wrong. You take a text, like a newspaper article or a page from a book or a magazine, anything, a recipe, and you don't quote from it in full form, but you use it as a pile of words, basically, and you write your own poem, and that was the only way I could write lyrics. So this whole entire album, we're playing songs from 2 new albums. Half of it is, including the song you just heard, was made by erasing or selecting, curating words from Pema Chodron's book, which just seemed maybe like the most appropriate book for these times. Heart Advice, When Things Fall Apart, Heart Advice for Difficult Times. So now I have reached out to her to make sure that she's okay with me doing this. I haven't heard back, but she is a Buddhist. Like, I can't quite imagine she'd be that mad, but she might. I'm still working on it. But we're gonna sing those songs anyway. I have absolutely mauled this beautiful book and read it in the meantime too, but next song is gonna be called No Man's Land, also written via erasure. I highly recommend, if you've never written lyrics before or a poem before, or if you have and you're looking for a new way, to grab anything. Like if there were a program tonight, you could use that. So I can't recommend it enough. What are we doing? No Man's Land. Starts with you. Thank you. I'm so ready. Yep. On the night the swords turned into flowers, we saw white, stained the color of love. If we run 100 miles to the end of the continent, we found the same pain with a new name. We find the same pain with a new name. When we talk, a flock of words careens around the room. Take aim, blot it out. Take a drink, turn on the radio, and try to escape. We find the same pain with a new name. We find the same pain with a new name. moving to the piano.
So one thing we tried to do on this most recent record especially is to play faster and more upbeat songs, because I don't know if you've heard any of the other stuff we did. It's pretty dour. So we asked Matthias to start every song on this record.
Except this one, maybe.
No, I
there's
started this one. I
Oh,
wrote
yeah,
this
you
song
did.
like 3 years ago, and you guys like, nothing happens in this song. And then I came back this winter, and I was like,
Right.
but wait, something does happen. And then it became
Carried
this song.
Away is the only one you didn't start.
True that,
We'll get to
Karen.
that later, and that's totally sad and dour, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like, you
In
know,
keeping with my wife's
With the way we
Northern
do things.
European sourness. Anyway, this song also features the most broken, most quiet and gentle marxophone, which is kind of like a dulcimer and a typewriter all in one. And I play one note. It's not the real note as you would see it as on a piano, but this is the marxophone, features heavily in this song, so thank you.
let's take all day and stay right on the spot. Let's not be tossed away. Let's take all night and spin off and go crazy, like we have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose. Feel pleasure, feel pain, feel loss, feel gain. We used to joke, we were in a band, Matthias and I were in a band called Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, and sometimes when we had just freshly learned a song, we would have to have paper on stage, which is so not hip. That was so geeky.
But it did spawn a genre, Carla.
It spawned a genre called sheetrock. So we're like digging deep into sheetrock
so
right
much better
now.
than the alternative, which would be probably Mustang Sally at this point.
Yeah, we did threaten to start, but none of us know the song, having never really been in wedding bands, so we thought we would start the night by just saying that we were going to play Mustang Sally and just deciding what that meant to each of us.
I was just gonna neigh.
Yes.
It's gonna be very, very abstract. Be a little piece of performance art. We might have to get back to that in the second set.
We need a grant for that.
Let me make sure I know what I'm doing. The other thing that's new is like I haven't played electric violin with pedals in like not even just 18 months, but more like that. Yeah, I'm such a rookie with this stuff right now. More like, I don't know, 6 years or something.
Spend some time. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
spend some time. So just like that consciousness down here. Forgive me. Oh, can I say one more thing?
Of course.
I'm sorry, you were so on the verge. I'm going to turn this damn thing off again. So this is a song called Carapace. And it's been one of my favorite words for a really long time. And I've been trying to put it in a song for about 20 years. And this is finally the song. And I want to give a shout out to Gertrude, who is a beautiful leatherback sea turtle that washed up on the beach by our house last October or something. And I've been visiting with Gertrude for since then. Someone has severed her head and taken her skull now, which is really bogus. But this is a tribute to Gertrude. A whisper round until it burns. Hush your mighty whimper. Hold it till it hurts. Carapace. Bury your loneliness and grave it in the sand. The slow stream of love beneath the floor carves against the grain. Carapace. twist, a whisper. Follow where it leads. Follow underneath. Take it back, take it back, take me back, take me back. All of the softness melts away. Carapace, carapace, carapace. The show will make another day. Carapace. Melts away, carapace. The show remains another day, carapace.
Tuning is for quitters.
Tuning for quitters.
That's our motto.
This is, that thing again, right? Yeah, sorry. This is weird, and we're like out of shape, and it's so lovely, and it's awesome to be in a room moving
Thank you
molecules
all.
with humans and sweat and stuff.
Anyway, here's a puffy little jam.
We got 20 months of wrong notes to bring up. I know.
Oh yeah, tell me though. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Set a trap and stand back. Whistle when it springs. When it springs, I'll come dig in. Is anybody in the yard, on the roof, in my bed, in my head? A frenzy of hunger, too hollow and blind not to follow us all home. And on the way the landmines are undetectable, predictable as air, we're unprotectable. Is anybody in the yard, on the roof, in my bed, in my head? Is everybody loving me on the floor, bleeding out the door? Hover over a cloudless sky, no trigger, no tripwire. I'm suspended just above the fray, upended anyway. So set a trap, stand back, whistle when it springs. I'll come, I'll come, I'll come, dig in. Is anybody in the yard, on the roof, in my bed, in my head? Is everybody ask, afraid to know. The tension makes me whole. Afraid to see, afraid to feel, afraid to think, afraid to blink. The tension makes me whole. Is everybody loving me, loving me, loving me? So mainly because, oh, there's that thing again. I know. I just got this I got this like a week ago. It's like it's like the effects pedal for my voice, and I don't know how to turn it off eventually, evidently. We're gonna play 2 old songs, like ones we know.
Chestnuts.
We know so well we didn't have to rehearse, which of course now that I said that.
Don't do that to Stalin.
My violin exploded about 3 weeks ago, and made by Eric Acito, an amazing electric violin maker. And he was lovely enough to send me this one to cover for this gig while my other one's getting fixed. So I like to think of this as Mark Twain. But these guys are calling it Joseph Stalin, which I'm just going to say it's a very different experience having one or the other of those 2 men stare at you while you play.
Are you motivated by fear or inspiration?
Inspiration! Of course! Yeah. That's Mark Twain. I guess it depends on the day. We decided to split our material into 2 sets, mainly because our brains needed a break, so we can regroup. We're going to play 2 songs and take a little break. We do have lots of merch for sale, and a wonderful merch elf, as we like to call that, Ash, will help you with whatever you might need and questions you might have. And of course, there's a wonderful bar, and you can have another drink if you haven't had one already.
A fresca with an oat milk reduction. That's what I like these days.
Speaking of inspiration, this is a song about inspiration and about people who have the courage to reinvent themselves at any point in their life. I know you by feel. You disappear with daylight and open eyes, like breath on the window. I trace you in fog, but the light is a liar. they shine and then collapse. Let go of the people that you've amassed. Make room for the curious one. Make room for the curious one. For becoming, you know this won't last. The ghosts at your table, they shine and then collapse. Let go of the people that you've amassed to make room for the curious one. Make room for the curious one. Make room for the curious. Guys, it's an F sharp.
We also, the band we used to play in used to have the song form called the doorstop. And this song very much represents that wedge shape, right? Where you start innocently
next
or
one, yes.
at least like tinkly, right? And then you just keep going.
Well, you
Going and
keep
going.
narrating and give. I'll give you the tickles. Come on.
What's that? Carla's gonna give us the tinkles, guys. You said it, actually.
Hush, hush. Everything is hush, hush. The colors here have all but gone. Hush, hush. Everyone is hush, hush. The crickets sound a tintinnabulation of urgent alarms. The walls of this house here, things we don't dare say, each peculiar thought I weave settles in the corner. Everything I say gathers in the eaves. Every look you send my way hovers in the rafters, and all rains down. It all rains down. It all rains Draw a line, toes behind. On your marks now, get set, and go. Run for your life. Run for your life. The bones of this house here, songs sweet and dear, sing. The faucet drips our numbered days and echoes in the hallway. And go, hide and seek. Finders, keepers, losers, We'll be back in, I don't know how long, 15 minutes. Where do you get tinsel that long? So good. In the dead of night, two worlds collide. In the dead of night, winged horses arrive. Took my sister, took my son, mother, father, everyone. In the dead of night, we did ride. In the dead of night, blood fills my eyes. In the dead of night, my own family I deny. Leave my saddle, leave my gun. Now the life I knew is done. In the dead of night, we will ride. actually a shout out, a little shout out to all the people who are joining us in the Flatlands tonight. I think there's a bunch of two-dimensional human energy forms here.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jan Torres Gramesto.
Oh, we have a friend who is in Norway, and I think set his alarm to wake up, and it is his 50th birthday today. We've been talking about going to Norway to play for him on his 50th birthday, and so we kind of are.
I hope he's drinking wine and mowing his lawn. The best.
That song was called In the Dead of Night, and it was from our first album. Now we're going to jump back to our 5th?
Yes.
Sixth? Is this? No, no, Paradise is from the volume 4. This is from Rabbit Radio volume 4.
5.
No.
6.
Paradise? Oh no, we're doing Milk and Oil. 5. Ping pong in my head. This is from the Erasure Poetry one, which has not come out. I know we promised on the Cotuit website that this would be our double CD release. It is not quite. I still have a string arrangement to do and a couple things.
Yeah, but we're still celebrating it.
We're still celebrating. We have a mailing list out there. We'll tell you when it's actually out. Our 4th album has incredible artwork by my sister, Rhea Kilstead, who I think is joining us from California right now. Check out her Instagram account, RYA Kilstead. She's a collage artist, and she's done a beautiful collage for every single song on the album. So that's what those cards out on the merch table are. It's a set of cards with the album download code in it. And they're all by my sister, and I love her very much. Milk and Oil. More Erasure Poetry. Bury us under a tree for 1,000,000 years. Our hopes and fears dig us back up in the sun, discolored and dirty, beautiful and warm, unnameable form. Bone into sand, into powder, into dust, into silt, into mud, into mountain, into land. Milk and oil, silk and soil, milk and oil, silk and soil, milk and oil, silk and soil. Take it in, breathe it in, turn us in, kicking and screaming. Milk and oil, silk and soil, milk and oil. Throw it out, breathe it out, turn us out until we kick and scream again. Milk and oil, silk and soil, milk and oil.
Strong and wrong, people. Scott, put it out there.
I knew there was a part there.
Oh, gosh.
We get into the primrose path portion of the evening where we lead you down a dark and dusty road.
As if it's been sunny and light-filled thus far.
Yes, but it has been up-tempo, which is
A little bit more
strange.
vocals. Nice.
So much breathing before this one.
This one does have a, if you have their children watching, this one does have a little bit of a swear word in it. I saw we ran this in rehearsal and Ari was like, excuse me? Is that okay? What?
Wait, no, I don't think this is the one. Is this Paradise?
Yes, this is Paradise. Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Rigo. Good man.
Yeah, so ready. Whew, gosh.
Do it.
Step aside so I can run away. Moldy copy of a renegade. Please wait, the gate is locked. The dogs will surely kill you. It's like they never knew you. Slam, slam. Forgot the key to paradise. Never colony certificate. Epileptic reconnaissance bullshit. Enduring pockets and breaking dance, a ghoulish cipher of innocence. Please wait, the gate is locked. Dogs will surely kill you. It's like they never knew you. Slam, slam. Forgot the key to paradise. Can't see the stars from the bottom shelf. Show me the scars that I made myself. Slides like butter, whisper quiet like a shudder. Heart splatter, pancake matter in the frozen arcade. Please wait, the gate is locked. Dogs will surely kill you. It's like they never knew you. Slam, slam. Forgot the key to paradise. Please wait, the gate is locked. Dogs will surely kill you. It's like they never knew you. Slam, slam. Forgot the This one I want to dedicate to all of the beautiful dancers and choreographers that I have had the extraordinary experience of working with up in the Banff Center for Art and Creativity, which is way Western Canada. And it's a beautiful place deep in the mountains. And I have the great pleasure of co-facilitating a program there in the summers. Of course, sadly, it has not happened for a few summers now, a couple summers now. But it's for dancers and choreographers and composers, all to work together and make stuff and see what happens. And this is a song just inspired by watching these people of all ages and all body types just so comfortable falling and thinking about what that means. Leaning and falling. When did I forget I know how to fall? Do you remember how we used to lean on me now? I brace myself against the black and blue I know will come. I hold my breath. I hold my hope. I hold my love away from you. I hold myself upright and alone. I used to be soft. Now I'm brittle, I'm stone. I'd rather feel, I'd rather fall, I'd rather go down and break every bone. When did we forget we know how to fall? sounds like a good note to start the song on. This is inspired by graphic novels and the beautiful artists like Chris Ware. Does anyone know Chris Ware? The beautiful artists who put these kind of, it's hard to explain. They're very sad and awkward stories, but they're done and drawn and told with so much love and so much care. So this is called Spines and inspired by Matthias's graphic novel collection. Hope you're feeling better. Dreams record her terror. until now that I realized we've mastered the art of the awkward ending.
Oh, yeah, that's a rule.
There's like a lot of like band disappears, singers like plowing ahead, or like there's so many. I dig it. I'm like, this is my. I'm gonna turn 50 this year, and I'm gonna like. My motto is to embrace the awkward in everything.
Well, here comes the awkward.
Here comes the awkward. Oh gosh.
This one's a bit of an anthem. I don't consider this one awkward.
Well, when we write our music, we really don't think about what it's going to be like to play it live.
You want to tell them a little bit about
So
how the heck we do it?
I sent this to Matthias almost as a joke because I tried to put every single 16th note that there ever was in it.
Jay and I had a band in college called the Moms. And this one was very reminiscent of like the steadfastly arpeggiating synth jams that we just loved. And
Yeah, so there's 12 channels of synthesizers.
Which are not here now.
yeah, you just have to imagine them.
So you're going to hear a very different version. It feels different.
I'm ready.
There's 12 Carlas as well.
Yeah. We send stuff back and forth, and like someone will start a song and send it to the next person. You have no control; it's out of your hands. What happens to it? You are no longer in the room. So this is like all of these songs have been written in a kind of what's that parlor game?
Telephone. It's telephone.
Exquisite
Music.
Corpse.
Exquisite Corpse is kind of like Exquisite Corpse. Telephone's when something gets like funkier, and well, I guess it does.
It's
It
like
gets
musical
like funky,
telephone.
weirder,
It's what
and
happens.
yeah. There you go. So entwined. This is entwined. I have so much to give. There is no more to hold. We all talk ourselves down again. We're all caught. We're all caught up. We're all caught up. We're all caught up and entwined. We're all caught up. We're all caught up, entwined, entwined, entwined. A black hole in a bright spot. A black hole in the ground. Push my pretty buttons. Lose all this Give me just enough to go on. Just enough to go on. Give me just enough to go on. Just enough to go on. Give me just enough to go on. Just enough to go on. Just enough to go on. There is no more to hold. David Keane, you rock so hard. And we're so proud to be in this community with you and to have this venue be part of our life here. Thank you so much. We still have one more, two more? I don't know.
Two more.
Two more songs. We still have two more songs, but I just want to, this venue is so important. It's not just a venue that we like drop in and play and like, hey, thanks guys. It like is really through this whole last 18, 19, are we at 19 now? Like counting, whatever it has been. Through this whole time, this venue, it's volunteer staff, it's paid staff, it's technical staff, it's programming staff. David Keane is the beautiful director of things here, and it's been really important part of how we have all come through, because you've made a space for all kinds of really important voices. So we're really proud to be on the stage and to have you and this place in our community. Oh, stop.
Oh, don't stop.
This is called Heartbreaking Monster, and it contains one of my favorite lyrics I've ever found via erasure. It really, you guys should really like send me. Did anyone do one during intermission?
Oh, come on.
I was really hoping someone would have like, yeah, I got one from your liner notes.
What is the lyric, Carla?
Oh, well, I'm about to sing it. All right. I've known for a long time this heartbreaking monster standing alone. I know,
like
the fact that that's my favorite lyric like says a lot about me. It clearly, like we don't shy away from the darkness, and in fact, if we couldn't write about the darkness, I think we would all be a little darker internally. So the fact that we can bring it out and share it with such joy, because this really is actually the most joy I have experienced in almost 2 years, just to do this. So a little yin-yang experience with the darkness of the material, but the total joy that it is to play together. So, let me make sure my pedals are set. No, they're not. You start this one too, right?
I start this one, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you.
See if I can get it fast enough.
I've known for a long time this heartbreaking monster standing alone. Sweetheart, there's the beginning. Sweetheart, there's the end. It's never too late to get carried away. It's never too late to arise. Noise expands into a dream. Noise expands into a stream. Noise expands into a dream. Noise expands into a Demons sleep and dream of life, very long, long dream. Demons sleep and dream of rage, very long, long dream. Demons sleep and dream of life, very long, long dream. Demons sleep and dream of rage, very long, long dream. I've known for a long time this heartbreaking monster standing alone. Meet the room, meet the heat, meet the cold, feel its bite. Meet the wind, meet the tides, meet the dark, meet the light. There is no cure but this. 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 There is no cure. Noise expands into a dream. Noise expands into a scream. All right. This is our last song. Thank you so much, you guys.
I never even realized we were playing with these on stage the whole time.
Right on.
Right on. Should I just leave them there now? Take
Yeah, you
them
may
for
as
the
well.
last song.
No, you may as well leave them there. No, no. Well, you're playing piano. You should take them away.
Right? I'm just that's so funny. We have a lot of practice, like all the things you're talking about.
Should we start the set again?
Yeah.
A few things I'd like to redo.
All right. This is the only song on the upcoming Rabbit Rabbit Radio Volume 5, which Matthias did not start.
It's wicked
That's not quite
frickin'
true.
sad.
That is not, we saw it's not quite true, but this is the slow one. This is the one that snuck in.
You wouldn't let me do anything that's less than 160 beats per minute. So.
Yeah, but you know who cried when he heard this song? Scott Harding. Yeah, Scotty Hard. Just he loved this song. So this one is for you, Scott Harding. Wherever you are. Weeping in his pillow, yeah.
Mati, can you give me a tempo so I don't
Oh, yeah.
set us up wrong? That's fast, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I'm going to set the tempo, and it's going to be super freaking slow. Never mind. Here we go.
Thanks for asking.
Okay, all right. A tiny, remarkable man said, "We're hooked again. The race is predictable. I just need to figure out what we do now." A tiny, unusual child said he didn't know how people were happy. Everyday things delighted the king. Is it really as simple as that? The story goes that beautiful bits of time dissolve back into the sea. The story's brief, we don't even notice life dissolving into the tide. A very inquisitive girl said, "You're old," and went to dance on the rooftop, ringing the bell and spinning herself into space. Thank you so much.
Carla Kilstead. Jeremy Flower on the guitar. Mr. Jonathan Evans on the bass.
Matthias Bassi on drums and vocals.